He's going for this kill. He's got another Void in 5 seconds time if he just chases S4 down.
Oh, what a sleep from Puppey. Kuro comes in to tether up S4. They'll try to turn this one around. Ketchik in some trouble. Now needs to head for the hills. Could this be her first blood going the other way? One more auto attack. They'll get it. It's Kuro on the Wisp that finds the bonus gold in the last hit. Now toward the top lane. It's Arteezy that's in some trouble. Kinetic Field comes out, throws a dagger, and
he's praying to the Iron Jesus right now. He has got 7 stick charges, so they don't actually come that close to killing him off. He's just trying to bait him in even a little further.
Okay. So first blood by Secret. Not a bad start here. Very solid, though. Fairly quiet early game as both teams just focus on farming. Now Storm up top, initiated on by Arteezy, but the support is here. Vortex comes out, there's the Tombstone. Kinetic Field catches 2. Arteezy trying to head for the hills, pops his stick charges, quickly gaining more. Gets pulled back in with the Disruptor, and he'll fall. Now Kuro, TPing home, he'll make it. And that'll square it up 1-1 as Arteezy bites the bullet.
Wow, Ohio's DD Rune and going to cause them some problems.
Yeah, Power Tread's now up on Ohio. Just the Tranquils and a stick. Here on Zai, Mushi rotating over. Kinetic Field will actually put Zai on the other side, trapping Puppey in. Nightmare out onto Mushi. Zai will set up for the Berserker's Call. There's your ulti from the Zeus, trying to get Mushi into dunk range, and they find him. He gets decapitated. First kill of this skirmish, but now Zai will get turned around on as the Tombstone comes. More rotations as now Ketchik joining the party. Bumps into Puppey, kisses him in the trees, throws out a silence. Darkness is online, and Puppey in big trouble. The Bane Elemental will fall. It's a 1-for-2 with Team Malaysia getting the better of it.
Yeah, and Bristleback staying alive as well. That's a big hero to keep living right now. You want that buyer for the team.
Wisp is now level 6, so of course the threat of relocate is online. S4 down bottom, gets rotated on. A smoke rotation catches him by surprise, and it's an easy kill for Team Malaysia. Tombstone comes down to clear the trees, and now they'll claim a Tier 1 tower.
They can live in daytime too.
Yep.
Yeah, KYXY even preemptively ball lightning towards his tower.
Here we go, Zai hops in, Berserker's calling to KYXY, as well as Mushi. Mushi still able to get off his ultimate and a kinetic field. Johnny goes down, KYXY ball lightning's back, but the Tombstone is still alive. I'm not sure how well this will work out for Team Malaysia. Zai tries the TP out, Electric Vortex is there, and that makes it a 1-for-2 at least. Now in the river, Ketchik double damage rune on, finds Arteezy, he'll just TP home. Now he turns his sights onto Puppey. Sticky Nasal Goo comes out from the bristle, and they will chase him down. Nightmare blocks it out, taken off by Ohio. Ketchik continues the assault, Brain Sap to try and heal up Puppey a little bit, but it's just not enough. The 2-for-1 quickly turns to a 2-for-2, and Malaysia will now put pressure on the Tier 1 tower.
Yeah, and the fight starts well for Secret. They've got the lane ward there, they have got the vision advantage.
Johnny getting a little space in the bottom lane now just to soak up some XP. Has that Tombstone maxed out, and just picks up a Sage's Mask. Perhaps thinking about a Yule's Scepter or some sort of utility item like that. Now the smoke rotation from Team Malaysia revealed as they jump onto Kuro and Arteezy. Static Storm comes down to try and break it up. Kuro, no way to defensively relocate. Arteezy gets glimpsed to the low ground. Uh-oh, that's a bit of a mistake. Kuro gets chased down. It looks like Arteezy will live as he blink strikes back to a creep wave. So not the ideal setup here for Malaysia, but they still finish off the Wisp. Stop Arteezy, another 4 figures worth of gold to spend, sitting around 1,200. I think this feels like an S&Y game to me. You talked about the Night Stalker not being able to get up there and right-click as much, but this Bristleback with that extra bit of movement speed, the maim, will give him a lot of kill potential. Zai, initiation on to the Bristleback. There's the relocate, but Ketchik had an invisibility rune. It was a trap the whole time. But in comes Puppey, has the ultimate, gets a full duration channel, sets up for the dunk, and it's a dead Night Stalker. A trap on top of a trap here, Parker, as Secret find the better of it.
Yeah,
oh, there's the smoke. It gets revealed as Zai gets jumped on. He's all alone. No relocate, and they're just going to sacrifice their axe. Nice pick off there from Malaysia, and now all of a sudden Roche, pretty tempting.
Yep, absolutely. The medallion's there on your Undying. You've got physical damage from your Bristleback. There's going to be a Wisp illusion. Working on a Vanguard now to go with his Blink Dagger, but
he needs it too. He's getting into this stage where he's not really snowballing. And hold that thought as Mushi up top gets jumped on by Arteezy. Still Static Storm Kinetic Field comes out, sets it up for his teammates to come in and maybe turn something around. Puppey jumped on as Zai comes in. Berserker's Call on 2. Ultimate from Zeus doing huge damage. A Mecha's pop keeps catching Imbo alive a little bit longer, but the Fiend Script gets another full duration channel. Now Secret on the run. Kuro and S4 both very low. Ohio low on mana. Can he actually bring him down? He can. It's the double kill for the Undying is now KYXY. Long range zip forward, wants to bring down Zai, has quite a bit of mana left to play around with. Of course, has the Aegis of the Immortal, so can afford to be rather aggressive here if need be. Ohio even joining the party. Zai, I think, destined to head to the grave with this one.
running out of mana on your Bristleback, but doesn't look like it's going to matter. Storm gets the kill, and talk about that Bloodstone. Now, 900 gold. He just needs to pick up the energy booster and the recipe. He's only about 700-800 short.
A 3-for-3 trade.
Nothing really to have to worry about defending against some possible RTZ split push, so they are grouping up towards bottom and looking to make their move.
Yeah. Zai completes that Vanguard, as I pointed out, much needed here. Blinks forward, catches Mushi as he TPs to the tier 1 tower. The follow-up damage isn't there, though. He's not getting the spins, but there we go. Zapped down by the Zeus as well as the Bane. Support here from Malaysia. Ketchik Imba put inside of the Nightmare, but Johnny takes it off. Now the Fiend's Grip comes out to lock Ketchik in place. Is there any follow-up damage? Puppey desperately pinging him out, but there's no one to turn it around, and they will kill the Bane. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Kuro and RTZ just split pushing. At this rate, they may be able to grab a tier 2 tower, and S4 will keep the tier 2 in the bottom. The window where Undying is very potent is kind of fallen off. He makes a resurgence towards the late game, but it takes a long time and a lot of farm to get there. You see two fights kind of break out at once. One in the bottom lane, now Zai silenced in the darkness. They will catch him inside of a Static Storm kinetic field. Ultimate from Zeus flies through, and I think Zai should be going down here. Yeah, down he goes. Meanwhile, in the top lane, they do see KYXY, but no way to lock him down with just a Wisp and PA. So it ends up just being a quick pick on the Axe, 1-0. It's Malaysia, get another freebie.
Yeah, so one of the issues Malaysia seems to be having is the lack of lockdown, allowing them to get follow-up kills or kills elsewhere on the map.
As they start to TP back, darkness comes out. The tower will go down. Tier 3 took about 50% damage. Mushi TP's back, and there's KYXY, jumps in deep, goes on to Kuro, gets crit by RTZ. Glimpse back, that'll break the tether. Can Malaysia actually punish this and find the kills that they're looking for? Kuro getting low, but now RTZ comes in, gets some crits on Johnny, cuts him to pieces. And the Flesh Golem just left as a corpse on the ground. 10-second BKB used by Arteezy as Mushi plays Ring Around the Rosie. Kuro gets brought down by the SNY Bristle, and now Artur will BKB TP out. Ends up being support for support trade, but it's not done yet. Ketchik Imba, he's duking it out with Puppey and Zai. It's a 2-on-1, just trying to buy some time for his teammates to get here and punish this. Puppey, the one that gets left behind, throws out a Nightmare, and he will definitely fall, making it a 1-for-2. And his team does secure that room.
And that's your Night Stalker Aghanim Scepter now, so vision control. Gonna start leaning towards Malaysia favor, especially if they can pick up a gem. And
also helping out his team. We've talked a lot about attack speed on Storm, both on and off the panel, and an item that naturally synergizes pretty well with him also. Team fight gonna break out in the top lane, a long range zip. They want to focus down Kuro. Ketchik Imba, he's the one caught inside of the Fiend script. Kuro stays alive, and they'll lose their Night Stalker to get things started. Puppey will get punished in return. Tombstone focused by Arteezy. Zai getting low. Berserker's Call comes out. Force Staff to the low ground. Lives on 30 HP. Aegis of the Immortal gets deployed, and Kuro, one more auto attack will bring him down. They finish him off. Arteezy still alive, reasonably healthy, but Electric Vortex is there. Now Zai from the low ground reinitiates onto KYXY. Him and Ohio, the only two left alive, but he's zipping around like a madman. He's still alive for now. Arteezy may go down, but no, it's the Bristle that falls to S4. The ultimate's there, and it'll finish off the Storm. Somehow, some way, Secret win the fight.
Zeus staying alive that long in a team fight? Oh, that is brutal. S4's damage output there with just bolt after bolt. The static field damage as well. That was just huge for team.
So tools for this next team fight. There's no more Aegis of the Immortal. It was used in that last one. Nightmare onto Ohio. Ultimate from Zeus to help soften him up. Disruptor, the first one to go down, but still gets off his ultimate. Not too bad of a start for Malaysia, but Arteezy just going mad all over this Dire team. Crits left and right. They've already lost 2, and everyone else on low HP. Now they get the Bristle back. KYXY put inside of the Nightmare, setting up for the Berserker's Call. They've got it. And they've got the kill. 4-0. Johnny nowhere to go. It's going to be a full 5-man wipe. Secret erupting with momentum, and now we'll finally see a big lead.
That was big. That was just really, really bad for Team Malaysia. This PA just getting more and more farm, just getting kill after kill. The Wisp doing what he needs to keep the PA and especially during the nighttime with that unobstructed vision bit. Oh, they've caught one.
They'll find Puppey. Static Storm Kinetic Field comes out, and this should be a pretty easy kill, but no, Arteezy comes in. Bristleback will finish off Puppey. Now goes in onto Kuro. There is a relocate here. So Kuro could try to do this defensively, but no, he'll try to TP out. Storm zips across, brings him down. Arteezy with a BKB on, will fight as long as he can. Glimpse brings back one. Buyback from Kuro. Will ultimate into the fight, tethers up onto Arteezy, but it'll cost him his life. It's a dieback now for the Wisp and a triple kill for Ohio. Arteezy does isolate the Undying with the help of Zai. They'll sandwich him there as Ohio reinitiates. Do they want Zai or do they want Arteezy? Maybe even both. Can they get the 2-for-1 special? Ohio getting low. In comes the Storm Spirit. Down goes the axe. Arteezy low and in the grave. Double kill for KYXY. And Team Malaysia take the fight.
Really nice buyback from Storm, recognizing the possibility there to connect.
Seems like a very ambitious goal. The tier 3 tower up top did go down. Looks like Arteezy will go in and just start poking barracks.
Range racks, yeah. No heal available to this, and either glyph or you just lose your range racks. And
looks like it will be the latter. Ohio gets caught by the Fiend's Crit, but the refresher from S4, the double ulti bringing Malaysia low. Pipe from Johnny comes out a little bit late. Now the rest of the fight will break out. It's only a 1-for-0 trade. Kuro rather low on the backside as Arteezy is just doing an absurd amount of damage. Blinks forward, finishes off the Disruptor. Night Stalker gets decapitated by Zai. He'll buy back, but there's still 2 in the grave as the Storm Spirit was also picked. His top lane of barracks will fall, at least the range will. There is a glyph, but they'll use it.
Well, with the melee racks down, this puts Malaysia in a really tough bind. Haven't lost it just yet, but doesn't seem like something they can position themselves to defend. And
Storm's buyback still on cooldown from the last fight. Low on Bloodstone charges. They will find the Bane. A gem hits the deck. Zai blinks in with the Berserker's Call. Ohio getting very aggressive. Pushes outside of the base. Will try to chase down Zai. He eats the cheese. Ohio still not scared. He'll get disarmed. Compliments to the Halberd, and that'll force him to back off. Meanwhile on the base, Arteezy. Ho ho ho! Well, die back on the Night Stalker. Undying also headed back to the grave, and Malaysia in big trouble. This could end up being the GG push right here, Parker. Secret getting so much out of this. Mushi, the only survivor for now. Now a buyback from the Bristle. Storm responds also. Arteezy uses the BKB, still has the Aegis, rains the stun from the skies. They bring down the Storm Spirit. Arteezy still alive as Ohio forced to head into the well.
Oh, the Bloodstone Suicide heals everyone back up. Kuro and Arteezy, they're going to keep on pushing.
What a play from
And Zeus
S4.
is back alive. Boots of travel. He had 20+ Bloodstone charges.
What a
This
heads-up
push
play.
isn't stopping.
With the tether onto Arteezy, that takes him to full HP. They go straight for the tier 4 towers. Looks like they'll take game 2 in style with just 1 lane of barracks down, and that's it. GG from Mushi. They've had enough. That'll take us to a game 3.
well, a flashy way to end things, and Team Secret bounced back after a surprising game 1. They force a decider.
My oh my.